Lena here from Girl Teach Me. Today I am transitioning my house from spring to summer. You're going to go along with me as I do a couple of things that really change the atmosphere of the home and make it feel like summer without all of the decor. And a lot of these things I learned from this book, Welcome Home by Myquillyn Smith. I read her book, Cozy Minimalist, and it was so good, so good. I recommend both of those books. I'll link them down below. I think she's amazing. I think she keeps it super simple. And these tips I'm going to share, y'all, they are life-changing if you can start to implement them, because as a woman creating a home, changing the seasons in your home is key to helping that like nostalgia feel for your family, creating memories and traditions. All of that really centers around seasons if you think about it. So how do we do that without big bins of decor from Hobby Lobby and feeling like, okay, it's a change of season, so I gotta run out and buy X, Y, and Z? No, there are some key tips I'm gonna share with you today. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm removing all signs of winter. I'm removing the winter shoes, the winter clothes, the heavy jackets, the fluffy rugs, changing the pieces of bedding that still feel like flannel or too fuzzy, just anything that feels hot. That hot feel is just yuck. It's just gross, especially when, you know, maybe you keep your house a little bit hotter in the summer to save on AC bills. You don't want the fuzz then. So where those jackets and mittens and those things were, I'm putting pool towels and I'm putting goggles and just things to really help me get out the door for that swimming hole, or just when we're going to the swimming pool or going to the splash pad or something like that. Having those supplies ready to go. And actually, if those are really pretty things, that's kind of decor. If you think about supplies for summer really signal to the brain, hey, it's summer. As long as they are stored in a really cute way and they're cute already, those things aren't clutter, they're supplies. Also, I'm switching and putting some cool blue or white items around the house that I already own. So that's as simple as just putting my Dutch oven on top of my stove, because it has that nice pretty blue color. I put out some fresh sunflowers on my table, and that really just gives the whole vibe of summer too. Those were just a couple of dollars from Trader Joe's. So that was the first thing. Just remove all signs of winter and just think about adding signs of summer. So the second thing I want to do is calm the house. And a really easy way to calm the house is to take everything off the outside of the fridge and strip down the fridge on the inside. I'm throwing away anything that's just gone bad, anything that we just don't need anymore. I like to make room for my spindrifts, make room for a big watermelon. I love a big cold watermelon. Just extra room for drinks and fruit. That feels like summer to me. And there's just something about a naked fridge, like a calm, clear fridge, just feels peaceful in the kitchen. You know, we have all those calendars around. Find a different place for that. I put mine on the side of my cabinet. Another place you can even put it is on the inside of a cabinet. Those are great places to store little reminders and things like that without the clutter. I don't know about you, but I feel like I have some ADD stuff happening in my brain, and so just clean, calm surfaces make me feel like I can focus, and I really like that feeling, especially in the summer. So when it comes to setting up an atmosphere, that's really something we can control. We can control the atmosphere. So instead of me thinking about lots of decor, I'm thinking about an environment. I'm trying to create an environment for my family where they feel like they can unwind, that it's calm, it's peaceful, it's summer, we can slow our roll a little bit from all the homeschool year and all the baseball and all the things we had going on, just to create an environment of almost some summer respite. And I love this quote: environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. So when I think about the kind of human behavior that I want for my family, I want them to be outside. I want my kids to be outside. So for me, that means taking some time to clean up my porch area, putting out some buckets and shovels in key places, tidying up where the grill is and where the girls like to dig and play with their mud kitchen. I put out the basketballs so that the boys, you know, it's like a little nudge for them. Like it's almost like a little trap that I set for the kids that they accidentally fall into, like, oh, your baseball stuff's just set up or your basketball stuff is just set up. You know, or maybe your bubbles or your sidewalk chalk. It's just that nudge. Like, hey, I want you to be outside. and here are some nudges for some things I want you to do. And that's how I like to set up the environment for outside. And you know, swings, trampolines, all of that, that's awesome too. But you know, just when I'm trying to get that outside time for my kids, setting the environment is really helpful too. I'm setting up my hammock. That really encourages my kids to get out. They like to swing on the hammock. So that's another way I'm kind of setting the environment outside. Okay, so the last tip, and this is one that I did not really think about until I read Myquillyn Smith's book, and that was add some summer supplies. And she really argues that summer supplies can be awesome decor. So that's like adding some leafy branches, some fresh fruit sitting out. I love to put lemons in a jar. I think that's so pretty, such a pop of color. A lot of my walls are white, as you can see, so pops of color are really fun. Just some simple snacks out, so that looks like maybe lunch is more of a snack charcuterie board with some hummus and some carrots and some cut up veggies and fruit. Like, just keeping it nice and simple. I don't like to do a lot of heavy cooking in their summertime because it's hot, you know, so just keeping it light. That's also a cool way to set the environment. Corn cobs, those feel like summer. We're grilling out some corn cobs outside. Setting up the grill supplies in a really cute way can be a cool way to add some summer decor, and that's also easy reach and such a nudge. Like, we're talking about nudges to be the people that you want to be. If you want to grill more in the summer, set up that grilling environment so it's inviting to come and grill. And another idea is to pick up an herb plant. I picked up a mint plant and I put the mint in some lemonade that we made. We just did a lemonade stand. That is a huge way to signal to the brain that it's summer. Nothing like a good lemonade stand. And I put that fresh mint in the lemonade, and y'all, oh, it was so good. So I'm not actually the best decor person. I'm not super confident really even in decorating, but I think these ways to decorate are so attainable. They feel so realistic. They feel so sensible to me to not have to go out and buy all this specialized decor just for summer, but to instead think about the things that I use in the summer and then making those things beautiful, making them useful and beautiful at the same time, and then they can function as decor. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll join a free group that I have created. It's called the 12 by 12, and we are just creating a new space each month for the people that we love. And it's just really fun group. A lot of people are just sharing like, hey, I fixed up this corner of my house for May or for June, and it just kind of keeps us going and spurs us on. My friend Allie from Hand Gathered Home is helping out in that group too, and she's just posting some tips and tricks. She's so good and so good at staying on a budget for just decorating your house and making it beautiful. So I hope you'll definitely go check that out. There's a link down below for that. And thanks so much for being here.